To complete today's project, you need some Gold Glow Smooch Spritz, a white card base, Presto Patterns designer paper, some embellishments. I have a hat pin and some beads and a little tag punch to make my tag. You'll need a greeting stamp, some ribbon, some dye-based ink, and some sort of blending tool or sponge. One of the products that I'm using today is this Smooch Spritz, which is a sheer, shimmery spray for all of your paper crafting projects. This product is made by ClearSnap and sold by Stampin' Up, among others, and I'm going to try out 4 colors with you today. I have this Log Cabin, which is a gorgeous bronzy brown, Gold Glow, which is just Gold Glow, Vanilla Shimmer, and then Silver Foil, which is a deep pewtery silver. And I've used, probably like you have, a lot of shimmery sprays in my paper crafting career, and this one is my favorite for many reasons that I'm going to tell you about in my project. One of the things that's different about this product is that the suspension of the pigment in the liquid is very, very fine. And you'll notice the difference when you start working with it because you get a very clean and uniform application of the shimmer to your project. A couple other things about the product. It does come in a glass container. I was surprised when I opened it and it was glass instead of plastic. And so it's very durable, and the spraying mechanism is very high quality and sprays out a fine mist on your project. Always keep it capped so that it doesn't dry out when you're not using it, and make sure you give it a good shake to make sure that the pigment is evenly mixed into the solution. The other product I'm going to use today is this magical Presto Patterns paper from Stampin' Up. It is a smooth white cardstock with a design already embossed onto it in clear that creates its own resist when you apply ink, and in today's project, my Smooch Spritz, to the surface of the paper. The first step is to apply ink to the Presto Patterns paper with some sort of blending tool or sponge. And in this case, I'm using Pacific Point Blue dye ink and Arranger blending tool. And I'm just going to move around this little circle of Presto Patterns, and you can see how dramatic the resist effect is as I do that. And because I'm using the Smooch Spritz, you want to make sure that you have left some areas lighter and some darker, because it will interact so well with the Smooch Spritz in the next step. The next step is to apply the Smooch Spritz spray. And I'm just going to spray all around the disc, and then I'm going to take my blending tool and rub the Smooch Spritz into the paper. And the reason that you wanted to leave some areas lighter and some darker is because I chose gold with my blue. And so in some places, it actually made the ink look green, which is a really beautiful effect. And you can see the gold shimmer and shine on top of this beautiful Presto Patterns paper. Now that you have your beautifully shimmery cardstock, you want this to be the focal point of your card. So what I've done with this little circle is I have just looped some ribbon through it using my slot punch and some white taffeta ribbon, because I wanted everything in the background to be fairly neutral because I have such a beautiful vivid pop of shimmery color. And I've applied glue dots to the back of my centerpiece, and I'm just going to center this on my card, and you can have the ribbon up or the ribbon down, however you like it. And my card base was actually embossed in my Big Shot with my vintage wallpaper embossing folder, which actually mimics the pattern in this Presto Patterns paper. And I have a little set of fun flowers and embellishments from the Pretties kit that I'm going to use to sass up the rest of my card. First, I'm going to take a little silk flower and a half pearl and stick those together with a glue dot. And you can see that I've already assembled a little embellishment on one of the stick pins from the Pretties kit. So once I take my little flower and stick another glue dot on the back, I will cover up the little center of the stick pin that I've mounted through this tag. So I'm going to stick him down. Whoops, I don't want to cover up my greeting. And then I'm going to mount this to the front of my beautiful little circle with a Stampin' Dimensional or any kind of foam dot that you have. I wanted this to be sort of 3D, and every element is. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it a little bit at an angle over the edge of where my ribbon comes together. And now you can see that this shimmery piece of cardstock is really the focal point of your card.
They loved you